Monica Simmons was just a normal woman who wanted a vacation. She worked a boring office job and was tired of the cold New Jersey winter. All she wanted was to fly to Miami, relax on the beach, and escape her annoying co-workers for a few days. But on the morning of her flight, something ridiculous happened. She choked on a grape. Yes, a grape. She passed out on her kitchen floor and missed her flight. At first, she was angry. She missed her vacation because of a fruit. But later that night, she found out that the flight she was supposed to be on had a terrible accident. The plane had engine trouble and had to crash land in the ocean. Everyone survived, but it was terrifying. Monica realized that choking on that grape may have actually saved her life. It all happened on a cold Tuesday morning. Monica Simmons, 29 years old, was a marketing manager who loved snacks, naps, and tropical vacations. She wasn't special, just a regular person tired of emails and freezing wind. She was flying from Newark, New Jersey to Miami, Florida. She had packed her bags, double-checked her passport, and made one last stop in the kitchen. Like any smart traveler, Monica hated the tiny bags of airplane pretzels. So she packed her own snacks, trail mix, granola bars, and a big bag of seedless grapes, the good kind, on sale and perfectly ripe. While listening to her vacation playlist and packing the last of her things, Monica decided to taste one of the grapes. She tossed it into her mouth like a movie star in a cheesy commercial. Except it didn't land right. The grape shot straight down her throat and blocked her airway. She couldn't breathe. Monica stumbled around the kitchen gasping for air. Her cat, Mr. Pickles, sat on the windowsill, staring at her like she was overreacting. She tried coughing. Nothing. She slammed herself into the counter to do the Heimlich on herself. Still nothing. Finally, in a dramatic fall worthy of a movie, she tripped over her suitcase and hit the ground. That hard fall must have knocked the grape loose because, after a few terrifying seconds, she gasped in some air and passed out. When Monica woke up hours later, the kitchen clock told her everything she needed to know. She had missed her flight. She groaned in frustration. All that planning, all that packing, ruined by a single grape. She called the airline. They had no sympathy for her choked on a grape excuse. The next flight was tomorrow, and she'd have to pay for it. Monica sighed and spent the rest of the day doom scrolling on her couch, eating leftover snacks, but definitely not grapes. Later that night, Monica's phone buzzed with news alerts. Flight 472, the one she was supposed to be on, was trending. Her stomach dropped as she read the headlines. Flight makes emergency water landing in the Atlantic. The plane had lost engine power halfway to Miami and was forced to land in the ocean. Rescue boats got to the passengers quickly. Thankfully, no one died, but the experience was terrifying, and some people were hurt. Monica dropped her phone and stared at her bag of grapes. That fruit had just saved her life. If she hadn't choked, she would have been on that plane. Mr. Pickles yawned, clearly unimpressed by her brush with death. The next day, Monica did what any millennial would do. She tweeted about it. Choked on a grape, missed my flight, flight crashed. Moral of the story, snack responsibly. The tweet blew up. People thought it was the funniest and craziest story they'd ever heard. Her friends gave her the nickname Grape Escape. Her co-workers changed her Slack name to Survived by Fruit. Even her mom got involved in saying, "See? This is why you chew your food." The experience made Monica think, if something as silly as choking on a grape could save her life, maybe she needed to start living differently. So 2 months later, she quit her boring office job and started a blog called Near Missed, where people could share their own crazy survival stories. She was invited to talk shows. Late-night hosts made jokes like, "Death tried to book her a one-way flight, but a grape hit, cancel." She even gave a TED Talk called How a Grape Saved My Life. She held up a plastic grape keychain on stage and told her story to people who laughed, cried, and cheered. Today, Monica is happier than ever. She travels the world, tries new snacks very carefully, and helps people tell their unbelievable stories of survival. And sometimes when she walks through the produce aisle, she smiles at the grapes. Not because she's scared, but because she knows life is weird, and sometimes the weirdest things save you. She gives them a little nod and says quietly, "Not today, grape, not today." The end.